Buying a home requires more than putting in an offer, though that is pretty crucial too. It's a process that takes a lot of consideration, time, and attention to detail. Knowing this process breaks down your home buying journey into digestible steps. How do you succeed as a first-time buyer in the area? Keep watching for a step-by-step guide to landing the house of your dreams in Alberta. The first steps. For the first-time home buyer in Alberta, your home is the biggest investment of your life. You should have a lot of questions, and you should demand a lot of answers. The biggest question of all is home ownership right for you? It's easy to overlook this, but will save you a lot of trouble in the long run. Ask yourself, am I financially stable? Do I have the financial discipline to take on a large purchase? Am I prepared for the responsibilities? Can I do home maintenance? And am I a newcomer to Canada? If you can honestly answer yes to the first four, then you're on the right path. Now, let's get the process going. Assemble your squad. This is the part where you build your squad. This includes, in no particular order, a mortgage broker, a real estate agent, a property lawyer, and a shoulder to cry on. Yes, you will need that shoulder to cry on. It's a long and trying process, home buying. The HBTC credit. A first-time home buyer in Alberta actually gets a tax advantage. The Home Buyer's Tax Credit, or HBTC. The HBTC is a non-refundable tax credit for first-time home buyers with a qualifying home. It's easy enough to calculate too. All you have to do is multiply the lowest personal income tax rate for the year by 5,000. If the total of your non-refundable credit is less than your federal income tax, you get the refund. We linked a helpful resource in the description to see if you qualify, but here's the gist of it. Have a qualifying home and be a first-time buyer. Mortgage and finances. You don't just need to find a mortgage. You also need to make sure you find the right mortgage and don't fall victim to mortgage fraud. Before you dive in, keep these tips in mind. First, consider a mortgage less than the maximum you can afford. Second, evaluate the impact of a rising interest rate on your monthly payments. And when you're getting a mortgage, remember it's always better to pay it off faster if you can. Throw a bit of extra money here and there every month if your budget allows. The extra effort gives you a certain financial cushion in case of unforeseen events. Also, do some calculations before you jump off the deep end with a mortgage. It's always better to know what you can afford instead of guesstimating. Using a calculator will also help you assess your financial situation and determine the maximum you can pay for a house. We put a calculator in the description to help you out with this. Okay, moving on. Finding the home. You don't just want to consider what you want or need right now. You need to consider what you'll want and need in 5, 10, or 15 years. Consider the size and type of the home and property. Consider how big it is, its neighborhood, if you plan to have children, where you'll work, and more. Knowing these can help you pick the right type of homes. Let's get into that. In Canada, you can choose between a few different types of ownership, a choice that may have a real impact on your decisions as a first-time home buyer in Alberta. You've got freehold, where you own the house and land, leasehold, where you own the building but rent the land, condominium, where you own the unit, and cooperatives, where you buy a share in the building. The type of ownership that most suits you depends on your goals and interests. Making the offer. When you're ready to make an offer, make sure to provide all the following to the owner. This includes the legal names of the parties, the amount being paid and deposited, closing date, a land survey, and more. You'll want to note the expiration date of the offer and any other items and conditions before the contract is finalized. Then buckle in and get ready to negotiate. Get your squad in there and negotiate the best price you can. Complete all this and you'll be a new homeowner in Alberta. Congrats! One final tip, make sure no nasty surprises await you in the fine print. That's why you want the best real estate attorney on your side and in your squad. Verhage Law Office offers a variety of services from experienced attorneys to make sure you get the deal you sign on for. Get in touch for a free consultation. Let's work together in getting you the home of your dreams. Oh, and before you go, be sure to give the video a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more great legal tips in the future.